Morning world, and welcome to a misty murky January 22nd, and no prizes for guessing what I'm doing today. The cattle are all happy, bed's still clean, plenty of food. I ain't got to worry about them all morning, so I am hoping to finish our hedges, well, by lunchtime would be nice. I'd like to get it done over here by lunchtime. The weatherman says second half of the week is going to get wet and nasty. I do intend, weather permitting, to get this rig over to the farm, well, tomorrow, and hopefully a couple of days over there, weather permitting, we'll get everything over there done as well. There's not a lot to do over there, but at least my roadside stuff I'd like to get sorted. So, but before that I need to finish this, and it is still pretty foggy out here. So hedge trimming is one of those, well, lonely jobs. It's kind of, you can't do it with anybody else. It's a job you do on your own by yourself, and it does give you time to, in between the twitchy bum moments when you're next to a fence, sort of think about life and think about where you are, where you've been, where you're going, you know, the future. What does the future hold for us? The farm. I don't see a particularly rosy future for the farm, and that's not all the government's fault, although they're definitely not helping. Those of you that have followed me for a while know I have 4 daughters, no sons, and nobody really keen to take the farm on after me. And it does make you think, you know, well, I was just thinking about this now, so am I going to be the last pull-in that's going to cut this hedge? You know, all right, I've got a few more years left in me yet, hopefully. This isn't the last time I'll do it. But will I be the last pull-in to actually do this job, or a last member of my family? You know, am I going to get grandchildren that want to take it on? And to be honest, if I don't, as in if I get grandchildren that don't want to take it on, I would say right now, who could blame them? Because the young folk of today are used to having stuff and also having a life, and to be honest, this way of life is a choice. You have to choose this, and quite often you have to choose this over many other things. I know I'm waffling on a bit, it's because I'm looking at what I'm doing, so my mouth is kind of on autopilot, but if you want to do this for a living, and this is how you want to lead your life, it's kind of, especially when you're on your own, it becomes the be all and end all. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because I'm kind of stuck here. I'm not complaining about that, but a lot of people will look at this and go, well, wasn't he lucky? Look at it on his tractor, he's out in the countryside bashing his edges and stuff like that. And yeah, in some ways I am living a lovely bit of the world. I think it's a good life for what I do, but it's what I enjoy. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would come out from the towns who are used to nightlife and socialising and holidays and maybe new cars and stuff like that, because their job earns a darn sight more than this does. I think there's a lot of folks who kind of, they wouldn't give that up. It's not worth it. So, but to those folks, I would just say, you know, this would be one of those things where folks come and go, it'd be great for a holiday. It's like, I went to Gran Canaria once, nice place to go for a holiday. I wouldn't want to live there. But the folks that do and make their living there, you have to appreciate what they do and the sacrifices they make, on top of the benefits they gain. But, you know, this producing food and looking after the countryside, it's a vocation, and it is a way of life. And I really think that some folks should look at us, instead of looking at us in the countryside with envy, as in, aren't you lucky to have all that? It's a case of, maybe you should look at it with, I don't know, kind of a bit of, dare I say it, gratitude. So, I mean, Joe Blogs come into this and go, oh, that looks interesting, I could go and do that. And this is, you know, when you first start out on tractor work, this is a brilliant job, edge trimming. Fantastic. At my age, and I'm still doing it, now it's a really good source of getting a very stiff neck and a bad back. And my flipping foot is hurting, the one I broke, because there's a fair bit of clutch work on this, and I spend most of my time sat on the seat sideways, pushing the clutch in sideways. I know that's what's hurting my foot. I know that's why I'm hobbling every morning. It's because this job and operating the clutch at this angle is causing me some grief. Hang on, I've just got to get rid of post. I don't want to get that bit of bramble there and get some. So, yeah, so there you are. There's a bit more Pullins waffle. Apparently I'm really good at waffling, and sometimes some of you even actually like listening to me waffling. My wife doesn't, but you know, some people do. Right. And that's the end. So, yeah, anyway, going back to where we started, what's going to happen to the farm? You know, when I'm dead and gone, are my girls going to keep it? If they're going to keep it, what are they going to do with it? Will they try and make a living out of it themselves? Will they rent it out to somebody else? I don't mind them doing that. I mean, I'm going to put in my wishes that if they rent it out, it goes to not a big farm, but maybe a small, somebody who wants to get started, you know, and just begin. It'd be nice if I could help a few other people get into it. But, you know, or they might go, do you know what, we just want the money. And I can't say as I would blame them for that as well. Because owning land is a privilege. It's also ball and chain. Because if you have it, you got to look after it. And that's not free. There's a cost involved in that. So what are they going to do? What would you do? That's what gives you a backache. What? What are you trying to tell me? Eh? What's she trying to tell me? Eh? Right, back to it. It is just gone midday. So I came up at 11:30 for a cup of coffee because I knew Mrs. P was making me one. So she's working at home today. Sat down with her for half an hour, put the worlds to rights, freed up my neck. So that is a bit of an issue. I've got a small problem with my neck, as in the discs in my neck are a little bit worn out. Apart from the titanium one. I think that'll take me a while to wear that one out. Anyway, when I've been sat at the tractor for a couple of hours, the aircon on, I tend to get a bit stiff in the neck department. So yeah, I needed a break, but now it is time to get back to it. So I'm probably more than 50% done of the bottom right hand field, the last piece. Hopefully hour and a half, we'll see this done over here. Hopefully. Right, we're on the final, I don't know, 120 metres. So this is boundary hedge with a neighbour, quite a wide hedge. I can reach right across a lot of it, but you never know quite what, if your neighbour's got any sort of stewardship scheme or if they signed up to SFI. So I never, apart from one piece, which I've always cut right across the top, I kind of leave there half. So, and that's just not me being lazy. It's a case of, well, you know, it's there outside the hedge. It's actually there a hedge. Yeah, but we are getting there, for sure. That's it, we're done. I've got one more piece I might do, but it's on the track down the side of the 3 paddocks where those Ratska sheep are. But it's that track got beaten up quite a bit when I was muck spreading, and it is quite wet down there, and I'm kind of thinking I might just leave that bit. So anyway, it is 1:10, dinner time. I could go out on the golf course and get that little tiny bit of bramble over there, or I could pretend it's not there and ignore it. It's only going to grow back anyway. And do I want to drive through that gateway and get all mucky again? And well, can I be asked? No, I can't be asked. So all at the side of there is done, all the ditch is done, the brambles are all done, and up there. I could probably spend a bit more time on that, but the ground is soft, has marked over there a bit. There's a fine line and a bit of a compromise between getting it as tidy as you can while doing as little damage to the ground as you can. So yeah, compaction, wheel marks, crushing, grass, all that, yeah. If you can avoid it, and you don't have to, it's far enough away, it's not going to annoy me if it's a little tiny bit untidy. But it's controlled. That's what this is all about, it's controlled. So yeah, so the only bit really left to do, if I feel like it, and I think I'll walk it before I do it, is that hedge over there. It's just that bit down the side, and it's not that bad. Maybe I'll do that after Itchington, so, which I'm hoping to get to tomorrow. Weather forecast says rain tomorrow. If it's chucking down with rain, I won't bother, because bits sticking to the window, you can't see out, or I can't see out. So, but weather's better for Friday and Saturday. I need 2 days. It's doable. Right, okay. That is probably it for hedge trimming today. I have got 2 or 3 tree jobs to go and look at for the tree company. So that's going to be my work after lunch. I'll take the camera with me. Whether I'm going to video anything or not, I don't know, because I can't actually remember where I'm going yet. Dursley is one. I can't remember. So yeah, we'll catch up with you later after lunch. Oh, so it appears, you can't see it, so on the GoPro camera there's a screen that faces forward and backwards. It appears I have cracked the glass on the front screen. So luckily I think I have a replacement for that. So I can still see what I'm looking at. It's not nice, but I can see it. Anyhow, while I was here, somebody asked me, the question is why I've put the cattle hurdles around the outside, considering to put the feed barriers in. And hello sweetheart. And the answer is because of him and him. They are small enough, they were just ducking out between the barriers and escaping, and I did not want them out on the road. So that's why they're in. So it's only those two that have escaped. Anything bigger than that, excuse you, did you just belch? You dirty belcher, hey? Don't do it on camera, mind, because I'll blame you for, you know, global warming and stuff, because you burped. Right, shut the gate, have some dinner. I'll see you later. Right, well, welcome back. It's near the end of the day. It is 5 to 5 and still daylight, sort of. Anyway, been out and done my tree work jobs, the ones I could do. Couldn't do them all because not everybody's at home. I was supposed to be going over to Itchington tomorrow, hedge cutting, and then I've been reminded our chipper's being serviced tomorrow, so I've kind of got to be here for that first thing. Pepper! Pepper! She's not already gone, has she? Pepper! Pepper! Come on! So anyway, I got a house full of family, small children and stuff like that, so I got 10 minutes, we've got a bit of daylight left, so we're going to go down and pick up the 2 trail cameras that I put out a day or so back, and we'll have a look, see if we've caught anything new. I have a feeling most of the footage from one is going to be geese, because I know they've been down there quite a lot. We'll see. Right, we're going to wander down. I'm going to take the dogs with me because they could do with a bit of exercise. They might find a squirrel. And we'll see what's hanging around. I might have to retask one of my cameras. It appears that someone's been walking their dog through the farm, not on the footpath, and slinging their doggy poo bags in the hedge down the bottom gate there. So yeah, I might just see if I can find out who that is. Yeah, I'll bring the cameras back up down there and charge them up, but yeah, I kind of know where I'm going to put the camera down to pick up the wildlife, but it'll be strategically placed that if that person who likes their light green poo bags turns up, I can identify them as well. And then I'm going to have a little chat. You know, educate them as to the error of their ways. Don't do that, because I'll bring it back and you can have it served to you between 2 slices of thick bread. No butter. I don't know if that's going to pick up the infrared. I think it is. So yeah, that was sensing the dog. You trying to tell me something? You just stuck your nose in the mud. Now people are going to tell me off for that because I think it's tight. Hang on, should we wash that off? Hey, let's wash that off. You daft, daft creature. Hey? And it's just washed down the pipe, hasn't it? I saw it go. You are a stupid dog. So, ball mad. I know it's tight chucking it in the stream. I know, but it's funny. You know, and she's just daft. Oh, she found it. I don't flipping believe it. Is that the same one? That's not the same one, that's a different one, isn't it? Got a great lump of... Oh, go on. You don't learn. Right, okay. Oh yeah, very pleased with yourself, aren't you? Hey? Very pleased with yourself. I've got the ball, Dad. I'm going to put it right in front of you because all I want you to do is kick it. This is clean now, look. Where your nose? Right, well, I think that's it for today's video. I'll download the cards. I don't know whether I'm going to upload any footage I find on here today. I might do that tomorrow, or I might just do one video a week that includes a bit of footage from the cameras, providing there's something to share with you. I mean, I'm not going to catch something every time. And you're probably more interested in dog poo chucker than wildlife. I'm quite interested in the dog poo chucker. Yeah, that's one of those things that really, you know, you take your dog out in the countryside, you go to the expense of buying the bags, you pick up the poo, you put it in a bag, and then you chuck it in the hedge. I mean, take it home. I don't want it. If you're going to chuck it in the hedge, don't put it in a bag. Just chuck it in the hedge. I don't want the plastic. Poo in the hedge I can live with. In fact, I probably wouldn't even know it was there. But I don't want the bag. People. Some people should not have dogs. They don't deserve them. And the dogs definitely don't deserve the owners. In the countryside. Oh. I wonder if Reg's got any ploughing done today. He was going to try to get some done this afternoon. See if we can get over there tomorrow. See what the progress is. So I did say that if you were stretched for time and I had time, that maybe I'd take over and do a bit as well. So long time since I've drawn a plough. I think I was a teenager. So that's over 30 years ago.